In life, everyone has dreams, but dreams don't come true just because we want them to. We watch motivational videos, feel inspired for a few minutes, and make promises to ourselves. But somehow, nothing changes, days pass, weeks pass, and life stays the same. Why does this happen? Because motivation is temporary. Discipline, consistency, and effort are what actually build results. Today's story is about a boy who refused to give up, a boy who kept moving forward even when every voice around him told him to stop. If you've ever worked hard but felt stuck, keep listening. This story might open your eyes in a way you never expected. In a small peaceful village near the river lived a 20-year-old boy named Moan. His family was poor. His father was a simple carpenter who ran a tiny wooden shop. Some days they earned enough to eat, some days less, but they survived. Moan wasn't the smartest boy in school, and he wasn't the strongest either. But he had one quiet power inside him. He didn't quit. Every morning, before the sun even touched the tops of the trees, while the village was still half asleep, Moan would wake up, tie his worn-out shoes, and run along the riverside path. His dream was to become a professional runner and get selected for the district sports academy. If he made it there, he could train like a real athlete. He could lift his family out of poverty and maybe one day turn his father's tiny shop into something bigger, something they could be proud of. But dreams, no matter how noble, don't come easy. For 2 long years, Moan ran in every local race, and every time, he lost. Not by a huge margin, but by enough to crush him. Second place, third place, fourth place, never first. His friends eventually stopped encouraging him. Moan, maybe running just isn't for you, they said. You're wasting your time. Some people are meant to succeed, and some aren't. Those words hurt. But Moan kept running. One rainy morning, the sky was dark and heavy. Moan still went out for his run, but the mud was slippery, and halfway down the trail he slipped and crashed hard onto the ground. His ankle stung, his clothes were soaked, and rainwater mixed with the dirt on his face. He dragged himself under a tree and sat there, breathing heavily. For the first time in a long time, he broke. I've been trying for years, he whispered. I train every morning, I give everything, and I still lose. His voice cracked as tears filled his eyes. Maybe I'm not meant for anything great. At that moment, an old farmer walking his cows passed by. He stopped when he saw Moan crying. My boy, why the tears? He asked softly. Moan wiped his face and said, I run every day, sir. I try so hard, but I always lose. I think I'm wasting my time. The farmer listened quietly, then pointed to a bamboo grove near the river. You see that bamboo? He asked. Moan nodded. Do you know how long it takes a bamboo seed to grow? Moan shook his head. 5 years, the farmer replied. For 5 long years, you water it, care for it, protect it. Yet nothing comes out of the ground, not a leaf, not a sprout, nothing. Anyone watching would think the seed is dead. But below the soil, it is growing deep, strong roots. And then, in just a few weeks, it shoots up 80 feet into the air. The farmer looked at Moan with kind eyes and said, Son, you're not failing. You're growing your roots. Don't stop now. Those words settled deep inside Moan's heart. The rain softened, the clouds moved slowly, and Moan felt something shift within him, like a small flame starting to burn again. From that day onward, Moan ran with a different purpose, not to be anyone else, but to become the best version of himself. Rain or shine, heat or cold, he ran. He studied professionals. He practiced breathing techniques, corrected his posture, improved his stride, and trained harder than ever before. Some days he felt strong, some days he felt exhausted. But he didn't stop. A full year passed. Then came the big day, the district interschool race. The winner would be selected for the sports academy. The field was full of strong runners from different cities, boys who had professional training, better shoes, better diets, and better coaches. Moan felt small among them, but he remembered the farmer's words. Your roots are growing, the whistle blew. Moan started running not fast, not slow, but steady. He didn't panic when others sprinted ahead. He didn't look back. He focused only on his breathing, the rhythm of his footsteps, the training he had done for years. Halfway through the race, pain shot through his legs, but he didn't slow down. His heart pounded, his lungs burned, still, he pushed forward. In the final 200 meters, something incredible happened. It felt like his body woke up, his steps became lighter, faster, stronger. It was as if all those years of invisible effort finally rose to the surface. One by one, he overtook the other runners. The crowd began shouting as they saw him pulling ahead. And then Moan crossed the finish line, first place. For a moment, he stood there stunned. Then he heard cheering loud, emotional, overwhelming. His teachers shouted his name. His friends stared wide-eyed, and his father. His father stood with both hands covering his mouth, tears rolling down his cheeks. He had never looked prouder. Moan was selected for the district sports academy. Years later, after becoming a respected athlete, Moan returned to his village. He searched for the old farmer and found him sitting peacefully under a banyan tree. Moan knelt beside him and said, "Sir, your words changed my life. If I hadn't met you that day, I might have given up." The farmer smiled gently and replied, "My boy, my words didn't change you. You changed you. I just reminded you of the strength you already had." Moral of the story: great things take time. Just because you don't see results right away doesn't mean your effort is wasted. Like bamboo, your roots may be growing deep, preparing you for something bigger. Most people give up right before the breakthrough. But those who stay patient, consistent, and disciplined, they are the ones who rise. So whatever your dream is, don't stop. Your time will come. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Fable Glow, and share it with someone who needs encouragement today.